Bro.
Shooter!
Bro. What's good, y'all? This is 1T, and today we are appreciating 2008's Ong Bak 2, directed by Tony Jaa, choreographed by Tony Jaa, and starring Tony Jaa. Yeah, we got a Tony situation going on here. Now, this was his first real passion project. He had a vision for a project, and because of the success of OG Ong Bak, he was able to make his own interpretation with the sequel, which also explains why the movie is completely different in every way from the original movie.
ก็เคยคิดกับอาจารย์มาครับว่าอยากทำหนังแอคชั่นก่อนที่จะมีองค์บากภาคแรกน่าจะทำหนังอะไรที่ไม่เฉพาะมวยไทยคือเอาตัวผมเนี่ยเป็นจุดเริ่มก่อน
So let's get into this. The movie starts off with a historical high-speed chase where the horsepower was just one horse and all the blickies back then were manual. The man being chased is protecting a young prince from being killed due to a hostile takeover in their city. Once the man has a chance, he tosses the prince aside so that the ops don't find him. Good thing too, because they were right there waiting for him, ready to unload them arrows on his ass.
Oh, that brother is gone. Oh, that brother is gone. That brother is gone.
What an eerie POV this movie just gave us. Now, even though the young prince escaped, he's unfortunately captured by some slave wranglers ready to sell their latest batch. The prince got some dog in him though, but it's just a puppy right now, so he gets overwhelmed. And since he did all that, they make him their next contestant in their version of a gladiator type arena. We ain't need that shit. My dog gets one last right hook with a stone to add some oomph in it for getting tossed in the lion's den. Well, in this case, the crocodile's den. The prince was smart enough to roll with the reptile, and at the same time as he was fighting for his life, a hostile takeover was happening by another group of bandits, and them boys was taking off. Like my man's right here, who slipped to a cross, two-piece, right hook, then ends the combo with a double fist. The leader of the bandits is impressed with the young prince, so he decides to see how much dog really got in him. Oh, mans wasn't done, as he had to sauce up the ending combo real quick and pop on another like he got them 10 rings in him. The takeover wraps up, and my dog also wraps up his battle like a boss, and is immediately welcomed by the leader. The young prince, who we now know is named Tien, wakes up to the care of the bandits. The leader, named Shanong, offers him a real crash course on how to properly use them naturally talented hands he got. Tien walks out to explore to see some of the wildest training he's ever seen. Like that shit right there, wild. And that one over there, wild. And this one right here takes the cake for me. And what does he think of all of this?
I like that. I'm gonna need that. Yeah, and you don't have a fucking choice. I'm taking that fuck.
So my dog starts his montage of training, getting humbled day after day after day after day. Gotcha, bitch. After day. Damn. Like how it should be for any newcomer. But all that humbling bared proper fruit as a young Tien grows up with that full-fledged dog in him, played by, of course, Tony Jaa. Hey yo, I'm feeling this Simba on Pride rock ass scene right here. The next test ain't for the weak. Mans had to run up and crowd surf a wave of elephants. Find the biggest and baddest one on the yard and tame that beast to let everyone else know who really runs the yard. Hey yo, did that elephant just roar? Oh, they about to squabble.
Oh shit, my bad, bro.
Or not. Bruh got bunked on the head once and said, you know what? You got it. Now, because I'm watching it today, my mind immediately went to CGI for the elephants. Then I remember that Tony Jaa is the Thailand Jackie Chan. so I quickly found out that he dead ass shot with those elephants.
เราจะวิ่งบนหลังช้างสิช้างเนี่ยถ้าเป็นโขลงเนี่ยเป็น56เด็ดหรือเลือก100ตัวเนี่ยมันจะน่ากลัวมากคือถ้าตกก็คือตายมันน่าจะทำให้โลกทั้งโลกช็อกได้กับภาพตรงนี้ก็เลยลงมือเลยใช้เวลาเตรียมงานทั้งหมดเป็น1 เดือน
Tien's next test is pretty much him going up a Mortal Kombat tower mode, starting off with a man's right here.
Fight!
But the reading level from Tien was Harvard level. He saw the shoulders twitch and decided to take away all that momentum. He knew that it would be easier to immobilize him while unsheathing instead of playing quick draw. Then reads him again. Tien created distance so that he can step out to reach him the moment he knew Buddy was going up top. Both reset and Buddy creeps close, only to get pushed back the moment Tien initiates the dance, baiting the hell out of him. He lets him counter so that he can use that momentum to immobilize him again and leave him open. He ends the match cold, holds the sword in reverse so that when he counters, he can step in the pocket with him while his opponent was focused on the outside game, leaving him wide open.
Here comes a new challenger.
Round 2. Fight!
Now man's over here strength and balance proved to be more of a challenge than last Buddy, since a right cross bounces Tien back. Tien adjusts by taking away man's arm so he can't brace for any more impacts and delivers a flurry that staggers his opponent. Round 2 starts with Tien parrying so that he can land a combo to the neck with an elbow to the back. But that doesn't work, so Tien keeps his mid-range so that the next set of parries can be followed with the Hadouken! See, he needed that full hip rotation to generate enough power, and mid-range was the best option.
Hey y'all, this man is in the Ivy League of hands right now.
Now he truly understands it now.
Look, I'm not 100% confident on what styles he's using, but I am 100% confident that this man hit this man with 3 styles each round while his op only worked with the 1. By round 3, he already got the arsenal to parry him, get him off balance, and where to pinpoint the right counters.
I'm guessing Crane on this last one though. Don't hate me if I'm wrong. And with this style, he used to target the temple, back of the head, solar plex, and the bottom of his chin with a vicious left high kick. The next opponent shows up and
that tatted up nigga looked like a true YN of his time.
Round 3. Fight!
The wild nigga eats a T pick and just starts throwing his with no care. Then it's just street instincts, cause when Tien takes away the right hook, Mans instinctively swings it around to start throwing hooks again. He even tried to boom Tien.
Hood shit.
But Tien still plays chess. Peep this, after the left and right leg get blocked, he spins to go inside and waits for the wild hook and uses that to counter to return with the left leg to wrap him up and flip Mans like a coin toss. Tien is still struggling though, as this YN is built like a tank. Yeah, you ain't moving shit with them calf muscles like that. Tien is like, oh shit, as he gets chokeslammed, as he reverses it into a DDT, as this dance of skill versus natural talent continues.
And with the missed back foot kick and 2 failed elbow attempts.
This squabble lets Tien know that a submission is his best shot, but even that proves difficult. But look at the natural talent right here, remembering what the last left and right leg did. So he stops that motion, but Tien is still valedictorian in hands, so he uses that to lock his head movement, disorient him to lock that armbar that failed the last time, and with that he taps out.
My hot nigga. Go ahead, cowboy, you got mad squabbles, boy.
Now Tien is on his final test, where he got his kindness played by a woman who turned out to be rabid as fuck.
Come on. Woo. Hell no. To the no. Yeah, to the no.
Oh hell nah, somebody put her down immediately. She out here trying to bite mans, and after a quick game of Ring Around the Rosie, she delivers a right hook that drops Tien and bro. Bro. This nigga is just running away. Look at this demon. Bro, beat her with a stick. She blinds him and pounces on him, and he tries to fight back, but he can't bring himself to hit her.
Can't be me. I would have found a stick and Negan the hell out that rabbit beast.
Then this nigga Shernong tries to give her the same speech he gave Tien, knowing that chicks speak no language but grr. Tien finally sees that there's no hope, so he ends Infected yelling, "Finally." Tien is then labeled as the next leader and is even given the White Ranger's dagger. Tell me that shit don't look like it. Now that he's the next leader of the bandits, let me tell you, this man not only excels in hands, but he is a military genius. The way he runs up and catches the ops off guard needs to be studied. Look at some of this diabolical shit.
I mean, using Wasp as a weapon, and you know how evil them motherfuckers are.
Oh, me? Oh, I'm a wasp, and I like to hurt people.
And this nigga blending in with nature.
If I heard rumors about this nigga, I'm staying in the hut. Same, bro. Same. But even after all that conquest, his previous life as prince still haunts him, leading us into a flashback to the days before all of this. The king saw the rebellion coming from a man called Rasheta, who was pretty much on his Genghis Khan type shit. So his solution was to hide his son from the certain future. Luckily, while in hiding, he found a friendship in a young girl named Pim. But since we jump back to where he knows the whole village is gone, he pours in remembrance of his dead homies and homettes. But he knows a few people in the past that ain't gone yet, so he decides to make a few visits to old slave trading central. Buddy, who got his wig split in the past, was about to do some more foul-ish when he gets popped in the head with precision-like accuracy.
Aaron Rodgers must have thrown that pot.
Now he's salty and searches for the culprit. But be careful what you wish for, my guy. Tien got that man choking on his spit and then uses his cheeks to toss him. Damn, we about to get drunk and mastered because Tien is saucy right now. He flings another man like it was nothing, gets more sauced up to flip mans and deliver the people's elbow, then starts breaking ankles like he's an A1 professional. After this rude 4-kick combo, Tien starts b-boying on niggas to another people's elbow, then b-boy some more,
dodging some more pots, then breaking another set of ankles before kicking this man in the nuts.
Nah, Tien hasn't even gotten up yet while taking these niggas out.
I mean, just look at him, looking like he about to audition for the next Red Bull competition right now. If I see that, that's all I'm doing. Seeing. I'm not walking into that ass whooping while he's doing all this shit for Lil Saint. Hell nah.
The slave trader steps in only to get the reverse people's elbow on him. See what I mean? Now that everyone can sense the bloodlust, they think twice before attacking. But Buddy, who was forced to go first, just lost the ability to speak. Second Buddy gets his chest exposed just so it can be an easier target. Third gets spun around, then almost got clawed to death. Then we got an elbow to the shoulder blade, 2 left elbows, knee kick combination. That throat attack just looks so damn painful. To a body shot and elbow from the back.
Oh, my knee! How did you do that?
Nah, he shattered this man's knee with his ass cheeks. Then Tiger claws this man into a resting knee like a puppy.
I can't tell who got it worse, ass cheek Buddy or puppy dude. Ass cheek Buddy. Ass cheek Buddy.
While one is scared, another tried to sneak attack. That was a fail, but Tien easily counters a 3-piece to a beautiful side kick, then elbows other Buddy. Now it's body shot city.
Then a catch and shoot, followed by a 2-piece from the back to the front, into a knee to the body and the face.
Knocks the rest of this man's food out of his mouth. That's what happens when you don't chew your food.
Then finishing him off with a jumping knee so hard mans believe he can fly. No R. Kelly.
The rest of Tien's gang finally shows up, and the slave trader finally recognizes who Tien is.
I wanna apologize to all of you for what I did. It was very wrong and I am very sorry. I just would like to move on and lead a normal life. You know, get a job and a wife.
Yep, it's his turn in the crocodile's den now.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
And with that, the slaves are free. While celebrating the victory later that night, Tien gets another flashback to the day where Rashida and his men finally catch up to where Tien was hiding, forcing him to leave his A1. Things were getting treacherous, as even the father's men had double agents in the group. Luckily, one of the ones who know about loyalty saves young Tien and catches up with him. Now we finally see the village where he came from burning down, and we watch Tien's father take his last stand. See, niggas didn't even respect the ones back then. Damn shame. But the one who shot the arrow was Rashida himself. Tien then watches his mom get arrowed down and his father get taken out like the man was in Crime Alley. Tien and his loyal soldier makes a run for it, leading back to the beginning of the movie. This hatred still burns in Tien, and Chenong notices, so he tells him to fulfill his revenge, then become leader of the gang. So with that, Tien heads to visit Rashida, who's celebrating taking over the lands to create his new dynasty. It starts with a celebration dance. I ain't gonna lie, look how clean and precise they are. Shit, I'd be captivated too. But the charm bracelet lets us know that the leader of the dancers is Tien's old friend Pim. But they clean though. The next performer comes up and they start snapping too. But let's be real, we all know what's about to happen. We see them eyes. We know who that is. After the finale lets you know that hands are about to be thrown, Tien starts giving them a complimentary fireworks encore. Then the onslaught begins.
After making the first set of guards easy work,
Tien then shanks Rashida and delivers a mean Sparta kick his way. Tien reveals himself and both Rashida and Pim are speechless. He then proceeds to play Fruit Ninja on man's back until more guards arrive. But that doesn't stop Tien from hitting that
Get over here!
on Rashida.
Tien was on his real ninja shit. He don't waste no time with the help and heads straight to the boss. Then glances at Pim one more time before leaping into the night. But he forgot the white tiger, so with that they were able to dox this man's location. So when Tien gets back, the same group that offed his folks are there. No words needed. Tien starts the fight by hitting him with the experience he gained during his test, then becomes the aggressor, overwhelming the op until he lands a beautiful side kick. They struggle some more before Tien is ready to dunk on mans like he's trying to break the backboard.
And he still wasn't giving Brett any breathing room.
The aggression continues until Tien unlocked a new weapon mid-fight.
Now my man's is truly flabbergasted as he gets tossed around like fried rice. Tien is just smoothing on my man right now at this point.
Buddy wasn't prepared for the switch up and gets taken care of almost immediately. But of course, Buddy didn't come alone. It's jump season as Tien go through the henchmen working towards another boss battle. But let's appreciate this finesse real quick. Tien avoids a stab by unsheathing the man's sword, then takes care of him. Then unsheathes that op's sword to take care of another op.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Nah, bring that back. Now Captain Ninja shows up, but Tien is able to overpower him using his own shield against him.
Jump season commences as Tien handles 3 more assailants in the hut by taking one to Kick City, then tossing another like a big brother in the pool and piercing the last one's shield before triggering an explosion.
Woo! Superhero landing! Yeah, that's really hard on your knees.
Tien sees Mans still oil farming and heads right to him. Mans tries to catch Tien off guard, but gets Sparta kicked instead, while other buddy goes to Elbow City, right before getting Uno reversed with his own weapon. Ninja Wolverine then shows up just to get pimp slapped before getting maneuvered in.
Pants would have got soggy right there. I'd have fucked around and died doing a big ass gulp.
But Tien composes himself to hit Mans with another Uno reversal. Another shows up with hands galore as he takes away his balance, making it harder to defend, then follows with a 3-piece to the body with a kick, forcing Tien to a high guard to open the body again. After another body shot and a Sparta kick, another joins in, but he's not as much of a threat, making the 2v1 not as bad as it could be. Peep the technique. Tien focuses on the real threat while keeping his defense up for the other, reads the kick to parry, giving him time to focus and block the high kick from the other, then switches stance to go on the offense, back kicks the real threat to get him to defend while neutralizing the left kick from the other buddy. Tien takes away Buddy's kick again to set himself up to cave 2 chests in for the price of 1. Bro really thought he was doing something, but Tien was predicting the moveset the entire time. Look how he blocks without looking while staring at the next strike. That didn't even happen yet. This allows him to take away the left leg before doing a beautiful feint to the body that opens up for a left kick followed by a right to buckle man. Tien then turns Buddy into a platform to jump knee strike the real threat of the two. Buddy breakdances up, but at this point, it's over. Tien already downloaded the movesets. Now it's time to go to Counter City.
Kick block, hands countered, opening to the body, another Hadouken. 2 block kicks with 1 knee, elbow strike. You got an elbow, don't care. Elbow strike, elbow strike. Block 2, backhand. Oh, you could block 2, don't care. Give me that knee. Parry to the body, knees to the body, teep kick to the body. Takes man's whole arm to take away the right to deliver 2 back kicks to the body. Takes away man's arms.
Side steps to his left to destroy Buddy's balance. Plays limbo with Buddy's kicks to just dancing on him. And 2 pieces the real threat into the rudest biscuit I've seen in a while. Other Buddy gets finished with a left teep, jumping Sparta kick, jumping high knee, steps into range to lift man's with his knee to deliver an elbow from hell. Damn.
Told you that was easy work.
It's finally the boss's turn, and he was downloading while oil farming, so he's prepared for Tien's moves. This was followed by a surprise side kick to the face, looking like he put his soul into that kick. Damn. Tien was in a bigger chess game than he realized. They was exhausting him with the fodder before the real ops arrived. That's right, Tien. Just rub some dirt on it. You'll be alright.
Rub some dirt on it! Rub some dirt on it! You ain't hurt! You ain't fucking hurt, boy!
Jump Season Part 2 is commencing, but Tien is going out on his shield as he grabs a 3-point staff to go absolutely the fuck in, dancing on him with nothing but instincts and talent. Once he wraps one dude up, he trades weapons just to rinse and repeat, taking out the legs of 2, setting up his sidekick. Lets this one go up top to take the leg away, bodies another. Oh my god, the dancing.
Magnificent! Magnificent! Magnificent!
Hey,
Get over here!
finally breaks up the momentum, and even though he couldn't finish Tien, the momentum break was enough.
Enough to get caught with a spinning left.
For like 2 seconds before that second wind came in and Tien got back in his bag. Jump Season Part 3 was about to start when one of Tien's soldiers popped up. This gave him some kind of rest to get ready for round 3. Tien then takes out 2, dances around the second group,
Delivering a beautiful jumping sidekick.
then turns his soldier into an obstacle course to dance around the rest.
As he weaves into a left kick, rolls into taking out his knee, rolls some more to take out this man's head, rolls in front to deliver a beautiful jumping right kick into a beautiful spinning jump kick right here, weaves some more into a side kick,
ending with a back flip knee from the heavens. Tien is now like, this too much, and hops on Buddy for a break. But he gets none as a new challenger shows up throwing dangerous hands. They start off by overpowering and maneuvering Tien, then starts giving him the claws of death. The spin mans like he's going off the top rope. Tien blocks a flurries of kicks, then gets double knees to the chest. After all his previous moves don't work,
he gets throat chopped. Then,
this demon does the most vicious backflip stomp ever. Damn! To make matters worse, he done bonked the man's elephant too. Rude. Tien is now back on the ground dancing with two more henchmen, knocking one out and finishing the other cleanly by catching the blade mid-air then offing him. The only time someone did something that clean was the Winter Soldier. He sees the boss level goon and charges, but gets instantly sideswiped. And to make things worse, the whole army is out here, including Rashida. How is that man alive after being cut up like chopped vegetables is beyond me. Oh, okay, that makes sense. And even with all this going against Tien, there's still another cherry on top, as it is revealed that Chernong was hired by Rashida to not only take him out, but he was the one that was hired to take out Tien's parents as well.
Hey bro, come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
At this point, Tien's will is all but gone, but he still got some more heartbreak to go. Chernong was just gun for hire, so in the end, he regrets it all, and only knows one way to pay Tien back. Tien now feels like he lost two fathers now. All there's left for Tien to do is get tortured to death.
This movie was a great watch. It definitely better than worth it with all the production the hell they went through. We'll talk about that in the third movie. But the wardrobes and scenes, including with the people feeling authentic, the actors did a great job portraying their roles. And you can tell Tony Jaa put his all, his heart and soul into the choreography and emotions of his character. And even though we've seen a storyline like this 1,000 times, the quality makes you want to watch it 1,000 times, making me give this movie a 4.5 stars. Almost knocked me off my damn feet, had me struggling for the 10 count.
My favorite fight has to be the fight between Tien and the slave traders. I mean, the way he was breakdancing on all them boys, but he was breaking more ankles than the Harlem Globetrotters.
But of course, since it was left with a cliffhanger, let's hope that Ong Bak 3 gives us the same feeling. As long as I don't get Transporter 3 vibes, I'll fucking never forgive you. But until then, like if you like the video, subscribe if you like the content. Till next time, y'all be easy.